on Saturday, obviously, you described the offensive line play as awful.
Yeah.
Now you've had a chance to look at the film. Would you describe it the same way? And what do you guys need to do for you to be happy with the production of the offensive line?
Yeah, I think it was better than I first described it. At first, I was upset because the running back had 7 yards, but people don't get that we also blocked for Denard too. And he had however many yards, I think 200-some yards. So that's successful on our part, but we gotta get the running back going. Whether it's Fitz, Vance, or anybody, we gotta get the ball going.
Was there a difference between the way you guys blocked for Fitz and Denard, or was Denard just finding holes that Fitz wasn't?
Denard has a read. He reads, like, we have a 64 read or something like that, where he reads the end of the linebacker. That's his thing. And, if he pulls the ball, then that's opportunity for him. If he gives it, we have to give Fitz an opportunity. But we block the same play for either guy.
Taylor, is part of maybe the struggles that Denard is just so elusive and so can create really something out of nothing, where most even running backs can't do that?
What's the question?
Well, I'm just asking, is that part of maybe why there's that big disparity?
No, there's opportunity for the running back too. I think that first big touchdown, if he would have given it to Fitz, he would have had big yards also. That was a well-blocked play. And so I think, Fitz does a great job. He's very elusive. And Denard does a great job in the pocket. And if there's ever a problem, I think he's doomed. You've all seen it, how he gets out. So I don't think there's a huge difference between the two.
Taylor, how much are you looking forward to UMass and maybe getting back to knocking people off the ball for the running game, the traditional running game for Fitz and whoever else gets the ball?
I'm very excited for it. That's why you come to Michigan, to play Michigan football. And, my goal for running back is 150-plus yards every week. And that's my goal personally, and that's the offensive line. Our stats are, Denard's rushing yards and our running back's rushing yards. Those are our stats, and we have to take pride in that.
Taylor, just in general, how integral, is the offensive line and the running back and the backfield production? How do those two go hand in hand?
It's everything. If we have a well-blocked play, they shouldn't have to make cuts in the backfield. And if you don't make cuts in the backfield, you can hit the hole harder. So I think it's better. If we play good, the running backs have better opportunity to play well too.
Taylor, when did you first notice Devin Funchess and what he could potentially bring to this offense?
Yeah, I noticed it in camp. I think he's been doing a great job. We put a couple packages in with him in it. And, I'm proud of the way he played on Saturday. And I think, being a true freshman, he didn't look like a true freshman at all when he was playing. So I'm real excited about him.
Your head coach said that the older guys should notice and up their level of competition when the younger guys are playing. Is that something that you notice, that you get all these true freshmen contributing, that it just jumps the competition in practice up that much?
Yeah, absolutely. When you come to a school like Michigan, there's always going to be competition. And there's always the greatest competition in the country because you bring in some of the best players from all over the country. So, that's what happens. It's going to be like that every single year at Michigan. There's always going to be competition.
Taylor, you're facing Mike Cox this weekend, some guy, he ran behind you before. What's that going to be like for you, facing a guy that you blocked for?
I think, I like Mike Cox a lot. He's always been a good friend of mine, and I think I'm going to root for him every week except for this one. So, I hope he's successful, except hopefully our defense can contain him.
How do you classify his running style, how he is as a running back?
He's extremely elusive and very well balanced. I remember when I first got here, he was squatting with the linemen. And that's impressive for a running back. So I'm excited about him, and hopefully he does well, except for this Saturday.
Taylor, with as many freshmen playing and traveling, how much, Brady called it babysitting, how much babysitting do you have to do?
Do I personally have to do?
You and the rest of the upperclassmen.
Yeah, I don't think it's that much of babysitting. I don't know. I think, the first couple weeks, there's, you figure out what we do, before games, pregame meals, you don't talk, you kind of just keep quiet. And so I think they're learning, and it's the third week, so they should know what they're doing by now. So I don't think there should be too much babysitting on my end.
You redshirted. How difficult is it for true freshmen to step in there right away?
It's difficult, and when I redshirted, I was 250 pounds as an offensive lineman. That's not going to work out very well, especially in the Big Ten. So I knew I wasn't ready at the time, but obviously you've all seen a couple guys that can get it done, and I'm happy for them.